Thank you for joining me. My name is Diana of Webinars by Rockwell. This video is designed with the administrative professional in mind and the unique job duties and tasks we are expected to do every day. With over 40 years of experience as a secretary, administrative assistant, and executive assistant, I hope my experience and skill sets can help you excel in your chosen or fallen into profession. I appreciate your choosing to spend the next few minutes with me as we discuss how to be productive on your cell phone. Let's get started. Our topics of discussion today will be, is it a distraction or an assistant? How to tame the distraction, how to become productive, and be wise. According to the blog, Timely Blog, smartphones are ancillary to our modern ways of working, which are increasingly flexible, mobile, and remote. But as work tools go, they are arguably one of the most unproductive. Our phones are hotbeds of distraction, a pocket-sized portal to global news feeds, social exchanges, and personal messages. Even when we're at rest, we immediately turn to them to plug suspended time spent waiting, commuting, or just feeling bored. But our phones aren't a lost cause. We just need to be more intentional about how we use them and understand how they get derailed. Here's how to set up your phone and stay more productive and focused on the go. Is it a distraction or an assistant? It's up to you how you use it. Do you find yourself reaching for your phone when things around you go quiet? Does the constant dinging of notifications set you on edge? Do you feel like you're always working on or someone else's beck and call? You can, with just a few tweaks to how you use or organize your phone, make it work for you instead of you responding to it constantly. First, sit down and write down how you use your phone. Make a list. Then, in a second column, write down how you want to use your phone. You may need to research apps and methods to use them. However, many of what you may wish to do are probably in the top 10 list of apps. Secondly, you should determine whether your main focus on your phone is work or personal. That will determine what apps and how to configure your home screen for the best productive usage. For example, if you want to use it mainly for personal use, then you don't want to have all your work apps like Adobe, Office 365 Reader apps, scanning apps, work email, etc. on your home screen. Instead, you would want Facebook, YouTube, Flickr, TikTok, your camera, your photo albums, and those types of apps on your home screen. If your device is provided by your company, this is not even a question. The main usage of the device should be for business. If you are on call or use industry-related apps like an IT ticketing system, project management software like Asana or Jira, those should be front and center on your home screen. Don't forget you have more than one screen and you can get to it by swiping right or left. Once you've determined how you will be using the phone, rearrange the screen to best suit your purposes. Group like apps together. I have several groups of apps on my home screen, one with TV apps, one with work apps, one with only social media. The groups can also have more than one page to them. You may want to put most used apps at the top or bottom depending on your pattern of usage. If you have notifications turned on for all your apps, you may want to turn off the ones that aren't important for your primary purpose. For business reasons, you may want to keep your calendar, email, Teams, and your ticketing system notifications on. For home reasons, you may want to keep Facebook, Twitter, Instagram messages along with text from family and close friends. If you use the calendar on the phone, which is attached to your email, you should keep notifications on so you don't miss appointments for you and your children. The dinging of the phone or even the vibration can be an interruption or a distraction for what you need to be doing. It's a proven fact that it takes 23 minutes to refocus on what you were doing before the interruption. Some days it takes me 2 hours to get back to what I was doing because of the enormity of that interruption. Set your phone up to sync with OneDrive, or whatever system your company endorses or uses. This allows you to access files and systems without texting or emailing documents to and from yourself, which can leave them open to be hacked. How to tame the distraction. Just a few tweaks will do it. Our phones have many built-in features that most of us are aware of. With every rendition of the new iPhone or update of Android or OS, there are new things to learn. Your lock and home screen can be pulled towards the right, about halfway down the screen, to reveal several widgets. These widgets are set as a default. iOS shows battery percentage, calendar, weather, map, and if you pull the screen up from the bottom, more items will be shown. Mine shows the stock market and app usage in a graph form. They can be edited to provide the most important data for you. On the lock screen, you can make a quick shortcut to the flashlight and the camera by holding those icons down. If you pull the screen down, the notification center opens and shows your most recent notifications and text messages. They can be kept or cleared by the click of a button. If you pull down on the right-hand upper corner, you get a different set of widgets. To quickly turn on airplane mode, check your Wi-Fi coverage and cell service, along with turning Bluetooth on and off. It shows what's currently playing, like YouTube or a television app, the level of your sound and brightness of your screen. You can quickly turn on the camera, calculator, timer, and flashlight. You can turn off and on dark mode, lock screen orientation, change portrait or landscape, and screen monitoring. Screen monitoring is a very interesting feature and can come in handy instead of downloading videos or movies. You can mirror the screen and keep a file on your phone. Audio recording can also come in handy when taking notes at a meeting. Just be sure to delete it so you don't have confidential information on your phone. It's always a good idea to delete apps no longer used. You probably have several. If you need them back, you can always re-download them very easily. The App Store knows what you own, so the process is much shorter. You can also sync your files, either on OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, Evernote, just to name a few. With Bluetooth, you can set up several different types of accessories, even a keyboard. I was lucky and found a foldable, soft touch, ergonomic keyboard that is rechargeable and connects to any device with Bluetooth. It was fantastic on the iPhone, the iPad, and even the laptop. I could type on a plane without using the internet and then upload or forward it to my email later. I could type a Word document or create a PowerPoint while on the phone with that fabulous little keyboard, and it was only $30. How to become productive. It's up to you how you use it. Cameras can be used to scan documents with the right app. They are converted to PDF files so they can be shared and forwarded to the appropriate destination. You can also use airplane mode as a do not disturb. It turns off your Wi-Fi and cell service so calls go directly to voicemail and texts sit in a holding area waiting for the phone to be turned back on. When it is turned on, the messages will come in quickly, just like they do if you've been out of coverage, like in the mountains. Also remember to text safely. Follow the laws in your state, and if traveling, check out the laws just to be informed. Use voice transcription to dictate and to read texts to you while driving. Most newer cars come equipped with the software to connect through your phone with the car in operation, and you can make calls and texts hands-free. For collaboration or family convenience, use a shared calendar for your family appointments, sports games, school functions, etc., so you don't miss anything or get there late. One last suggestion is to take part of your day and block out time for projects. A study was done, about 20 years ago about this very subject. I believe it was a national insurance company that instituted it first. It might have been the Hartford, but I don't quote me on that. They blocked off 30 to 60 minutes each morning and afternoon and offered a flexible work schedule to their staff. They left the phones off in the morning until 9, but staff could come in anywhere between 7 and 9. It was totally up to the worker. In the afternoon, the phones were turned off at 4, and the workers still worked their full shifts, meaning some worked until 5 or 5:30. The quote, free time with no interruptions was invaluable to efficiency and getting things done in the morning and before the end of the day. That tactic will not work for many types of businesses, but if it will work for yours, it might be worth a try to see how well it increases productivity without deterring customer support. Be wise. Use all the tools available to you for increased productivity. Download productivity apps to make your time more productive and easier. The most popular apps change often, so if I gave you a list, it would be outdated in a month from recording this video. So just do a quick Google search for the top 10 productivity apps, and that will be different from just the top 10 most popular apps. Read through the descriptions and see what may fit your needs. You may try one and find you don't like it. Just try another. There are many that do the same thing with slightly different functionality or ease of use. What I may prefer may not suit you, and vice versa. So in summary, keep work and personal separately organized. Your primary focus for the use of your phone will determine where they are located on the screen. Make groups of like-minded apps. Link together apps like Facebook and Instagram, or use a tool like Hootsuite to streamline your social media posts. Store photos and videos in the cloud. Use audio recordings for note-taking and screen mirroring when appropriate. If you're using your personal cell phone for business, mask your phone number and keep it private, or use Google Voice app for a separate phone number to use for business. Be sure to check with your supervisor to make sure they are agreeable with that use. Phone security concerns will increase while using it for work. You may want to use a password manager and use either a numeric code, fingerprint, or face recognition. Although be careful with the face recognition. I understand that 3 of my children can open my phone with their faces just because we look so much alike. When you upgrade phones, remember to reset the old one back to factory defaults and remove it from your Apple ID. That allows the phone to be sold as used or put back into service in your company. It can be used without your Apple ID and a new one put on, so that makes it usable again. I can't tell you how many paperweights we were stuck with because employees left without doing those final steps. But without an experienced hacker, we were not able to reuse the phones for another user. Thank you so much for joining us. Webinars by Rockwell provides a wide variety of topics in 3 categories: soft skills, technical skills, and advice focused on the administrative professional and their unique job duties. We release new videos each month on teachable.com. Our fees are affordable and based on the value of the content. Our videos range in length from 10 minutes to 60 minutes, so they are an easy fit into your commute, daily errands, or even your evening chores like laundry and dishes. Watch for announcements on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram when they are released. Bye for now.